Okay. You can see the veins in my hands today. Light blue, branching out into shaky fingers, trapped under pale, translucent skin. Freckles dot the backs of my hands. I could trace constellations out of them. I have. I've seen the scars of my dysfunction in the mid-morning light. Empty scars, trembling hands, cracking knuckles. I've only seen myself from the outside. But I've seen them from above, from outside, from reflections, pictures, conversations. I've seen them unfold, burn down, build up, overflow. I've seen them missing, lonely, lost, forgotten, in love, out of, running wild, screaming, full bodies, yelling, racing, breathing, seeing, knowing, being. I've seen their veins pulsing lightly under their skin. I've seen the flecks of their eyes, pupils shifting with the light. I've seen them from afar. Whole, movements wide and loud like a broad paintbrush streaking across a messy canvas, and I've seen them with the lens zoomed all the way in. I've seen the boy with the violin merge melodies with my emotions, but I've seen him with under-eye circles growing. Stressed, consuming, frustrated with losing, storming off, keeping all the tension in his back, but his smile. His smile when he isn't drowning in the mud of absurdity, when he isn't again forcing himself to get up on the horse that threw him, when he sees the thread of melody in everyday life. Then, his smile stretches across his face, and you can't help but feel his joy in the same way you can't help but understand his music. I've seen the girl with the halo of hair and the bounce in her step exhaling smoke on her back deck while we sat and she got high. Her hair falls in ringlets down her back, frizzy and uncoordinated, just like her demeanor. Her lips puffing out with exhales, slow and steady, she creates constellations out of nothingness, and somehow in her voice I heard compassion. I read her pages like a book, inviting and open, each seeming as if it was tattooed across her chest, too important to be separate from her. But I know now that with chapped lips, blistered knuckles, and unkempt hair, she may have been the first girl I ever loved. I've seen the boy with the thread unraveling from his sanity keep me in his prison along with him. I tried my hardest to avoid his rosebush thorns, and my entrapment hasn't always been short-lived. I'll always feel responsible for separating myself, even with the thought that it's possible I am the innocent one. But I've seen him stand in defense. He doesn't back down easily. We might not always agree, but he sees the way the world spins. All he needs to do is get out of his own head. Because when his pen streaks across paper, you see this existence from his eyes, and I wouldn't trade that for the world. His broad strokes turn into microscopic motions at the blink of an eye, and he doesn't know it, but he's already a masterpiece. This is my love letter to the microscopic.
Give it up for Emerson. Whoa. All right.